Holiday season is upon us, and it comes at a time when it is designated as National Impaired Driving Prevention Month. And with that in mind, we want to do just that, prevent any kind of impaired driving. Here to give us some very important advice is our good friend Eileen Panzarella. Eileen is Prevention Director at Pathway to Recovery, Counseling and Education Services in downtown Hazleton. Eileen, I know this is a very important time of the year because we want everyone to have a good time, but we want everyone to stay safe.
Oh, exactly, Lisa. And that especially this year where I think more people are going to be getting together in person than they have in the past 2 years. So I think we need to bring this reminder to everyone that it is a festive time, a joyous time, but a lot of celebrating involves alcohol, and driving while impaired is a risky business there. Our last statistics from 2019, which I guess our last normal, quote, normal year, 210 deaths happened nationwide just in the week between Christmas and New Year's. So it is a time when people are out and partying and, might be forgetting that they shouldn't be driving.
That's only 1 week. That's really awful. So now we want to give our viewers some very important advice on how they can stay safe. So first of all, I guess the big thing is don't drive impaired, first of all.
Exactly. Be responsible. Be a responsible drinker. If you are going to consume alcohol, then, have a plan where you're not going to drive, where you're either going to call rideshare. If you're out with friends, someone's going to be a designated driver and is not going to drink that night. So have that plan of action and be responsible. If you're planning a party and maybe you don't trust that people will be responsible, you need to take some steps. And one thing would be make sure you have food available, some snacks, cheese, meats, nuts, things that'll slow down the absorption of alcohol as people are drinking it. And also, some other things, if you're going to have, don't double up drinks. If you're pouring drinks, don't put doubles out there because then, they're getting double a drink in one. And that some people even like to have a bartender who will be in charge of serving the alcohol drinks and kind of being able to watch. If you have something on tap, beer on tap, use small cups. Don't be using super large cups that people can fill up. You also should be serving non-alcoholic drinks because you might have people there who are in recovery and don't want alcohol, or people who, are on medications that they can't drink alcohol with. So having non-alcoholic beverages, this way, nobody needs to know if someone is in recovery. They don't have to make a big deal about it. It's there, ready for them. And then, don't allow people to drive if they've consumed too much. And stop serving alcohol before the end of the party. And that maybe an hour before the end, when you plan on, okay, this party's going to end at this time, stop alcohol, bring out non-alcoholic drinks, maybe coffee, even though coffee's not going to sober anybody up, but it just gives them that extra time for their body to sober up. Because the only thing that'll sober someone up is time, is giving the liver time to get rid of it. And also have snacks then. Maybe you're out of snacks. Save a snack for that last hour so people can eat more. That'll help slow down that absorption of alcohol out of their stomach.
Oftentimes, a variety of ages are involved. So we have to be careful because we don't want children getting into something they shouldn't. And we have to make sure that if there are college students or what, that they are of the appropriate age to consume alcohol.
When you're looking at some of the statistics for that, in that 2019 year, or actually 2020, a survey, 26 million people said that they drove while they were under the influence, and 17% of those were aged 20 to 25. So we know that the younger generation is more likely to take those risks, and you have to be aware 21s are drinking age, and if someone's serving alcohol to somebody under the age of 21, there's a social host liability that they can be charged if that person gets in an accident and hurts somebody. So they want to be aware of that. And any It's zero tolerance in our state under the age of 21. So for people to be aware of that and make sure children, even younger children, teenagers don't have access during the party. Sometimes people aren't paying attention and they like to go and see if they could sneak anything.
People that are watching this right now, are there websites or places they should go to get important information that they could keep handy, when they are having a party?
Here at our agency, we have brochures. We have mocktail recipes, which I shared with you, and we have recipe cards here that they could come and get any of those if they want to make some fancy holiday drinks. The Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board is also another resource, and they're online, and they have a lot of information about, not driving impaired.